Palantir posted a manifesto that reads like the ramblings of a comic book villain. The NSA is reportedly using Anthropic's new model Mythos. And Beijing's robot half-marathon returned with far less embarrassing results. It's Monday, April 20th, and here's a quick look at some of the news happening in tech this morning from Engadget. In case you have not gotten around to reading Palantir's CEO Alex Karp and Nicholas W. Zamiska's 2025 book, The Technological Republic, because, why would you do that to yourself? The company best known for supplying AI-driven defense and surveillance software to the likes of the U.S. Army, ICE, and NYPD, shared a 1,000-word X post this weekend covering its main points. The entire thing is both bizarre and deeply concerning. One of the 22 points states, the ability of free and democratic societies to prevail requires something more than moral appeal. It requires hard power, and hard power in this century will be built on software. Now, the book is billed as a passionate call for the West to wake up to our new reality, and other excerpts in the social media post included assertions such as, free email is not enough. The decadence of a culture or civilization, and indeed its ruling class, will be forgiven only if that culture is capable of delivering economic growth and security for the public. National service should be a universal duty. The post-war neutering of Germany and Japan must be undone. And some cultures have produced vital advances, others remain dysfunctional and regressive. Now, the statement criticizes the West's resistance to defining national cultures in the name of inclusivity, as well as the treatment of billionaires and the ruthless exposure of the private lives of public figures. It's a lot to take in, and it should make crystal clear what Palantir stands for to anyone who somehow did not already know. And if you'd like to read the post in full, I've put a link to the article in the show notes. Despite the months-long feud between Anthropic and the Pentagon, the National Security Agency is using the AI company's new Mythos Preview. That's according to Axios, which spoke to two sources with knowledge of the matter. Anthropic announced Mythos Preview at the beginning of April, describing it as a general-purpose language model that is strikingly capable at computer security tasks. But back in February, Trump ordered all government agencies to stop using Anthropic's services after the company refused to budge on certain safeguards for military uses during contract talks. The news comes days after Anthropic CEO Dario Amodei met with White House Chief of Staff Susie Wiles and other officials, reportedly to discuss Mythos. The White House later said the meeting on Friday was productive and constructive, though President Trump said he had no idea about it when asked by reporters. According to Axios' sources, the NSA is one of the roughly 40 organizations Anthropic gave access to Mythos Preview, and one said it's being used more widely within the department as well. The company is still embroiled in a legal battle with the U.S. government. Anthropic filed lawsuits against the Department of Defense in two courts in March after the Trump administration labeled it a supply chain risk, and the Pentagon filed a response shortly after. While Anthropic was granted a preliminary injunction by one court to temporarily block that designation, federal judges in the other denied its motion to lift the label. Well, to make up for an incredibly laughable inaugural event, Beijing staged the second humanoid robot half-marathon over the weekend. The event that pits humanoid robots made by Chinese companies against each other across 13 miles went a lot smoother this time around. More than 100 competitors stepped up to the start line, with first place going to Honor, better known for its smartphones and its red-clad robot named Lightning, which finished the race in 50 minutes and 26 seconds. That's several minutes faster than the human record that was recently set by Uganda's Jacob Kiplimo last month. Honor swept the other podium spots with the important caveat that they all navigated the course autonomously. Now, that is a massive improvement over last year, where the fastest time among 21 robots was 2 hours and 40 minutes. Around 40% of the robots competed autonomously this year, while the rest were remote-controlled. Thanks for listening. There's more tech news at Engadget.com. This episode featured journalism from Cheyenne McDonald and Jackson Chen. Enjoy your day. I'll be back tomorrow with more tech news from Engadget.